From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from Arrowhead.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Sheds off the tackle.
And only able to get this to the 9th. So probably should have opted for the touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry for Samaje Perine. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their 36-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Galindo.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Another try for Galindo.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future. He
made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Purdy now to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A give left side for P. Ryan. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now here's Mahomes. And dropping it off underneath, here's P. Ryan. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They run it with Pirine on first down.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers 39-yard line.
7-7, our score after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. In motion left, Hardman. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Breaks through the contact, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Guerrero on first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Isaac Guerrero. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. My side.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we've got a football game going.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. That's good for 28 yards.
15. Yellow.
Up the middle, here's Pirine.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Throwing here, Purdy.
He's got a man, complete.
And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
A big play there for the Niners. And even 60 yards.
Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect, bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Pretty good effort there on first down. You know he wanted to get in that end zone.
Oh, he showed it by that dive trying to reach for the pylon, and now he's going to come back on second down. Don't tap out. Don't take yourself out of the game. Go back to the huddle and say, give it to me again. I've got another dive left in me.
Here's Garendo.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Isaac Garendo
With his second touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 8.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, now how about this return?
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow, yellow.
They start on the ground with Pirine. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
They'll hand it to Pirine.
Muscles by at the 25. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
They'll try the right side with Pirine. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown!
Rashee Rice
from 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Mahomes will throw for it. Being chased out left. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And they can't bring him down. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Again, it's Guerrero. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards, first down Niners. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Purdy going to give it to Guerrero.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Purdy. Through the middle of the field.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk.
39 yards.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it.
And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll try the middle with Guerrero.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And he's got this down to the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down, 49ers.
Now they run. It's Mason. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Purdy from the gun. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
And the 49ers first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, it's Guerrero.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run here with Mason. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Try to take this home. They'll run. And he will have a Niners first. We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned.
Come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Faking the give. Now Watson out to his left.
And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
20 escapes the defender. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Deontay Foreman,
43 yards.
And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
Hurts going to keep it running right. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Running left, it's Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Watson hands this to Foreman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Foreman powering ahead.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Now it's Watson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
An audible here to get a new look.
On 4th down, Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Foreman's going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
After the run by Foreman, here's 1st and 10.
Set. 54.
Off of play action, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught. Judy. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Foreman.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Deontay Foreman
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. They go play action with Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
73.
Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley from 21 yards away.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind,
that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy, 70 yards. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Watson now to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Back to throw, Watson, rolling to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final shot before the break. Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. The final shot before break. Watson flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, and Cleveland Browns Stadium. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He's got space inside the 25. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Watson going to throw right away. Going deep downfield for Judy. A big hole. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
2nd and 7. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing... Just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down. There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. It's Watson out of the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
No motion over Flowers. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action. Watson. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. And they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long for Watson. He's going to look downfield once again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, this is Deontay Foreman. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. On the ground, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Here's second and 9. Going to go right back to Henry. Here now, third and 5. Back to throw, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
He'll get it. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that turn.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run it on first down with Henry. Down the sideline, inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal.
Hey, hey.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. And this one is blocked. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10.
We're set.
Shotgun snap to Watson. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. So, they'll try again here. Second and 10.
We're set.
Now it's Watson. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Watson now on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. Second down and 8. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now first down throw for Watson. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now, second and goal.
We're set.
Foreman. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. This punt, and this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Henry. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Again, it's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that one is caught. And he'll be taken down. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. Are they going to kick it now or risk another play? Time will tell. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal.
On the shores of Lake Erie, and named simply for the franchise who resides within it. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Foreman. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Get set. Line up, go.
Keeping it with Foreman. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get set.
Working from the gun, Watson. Chased out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down.
Get set.
Foreman takes it straight ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Get set. 54 is down. He's coming. Line up, go.
From the gun, Watson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, he's throwing.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less.
Sticking with Foreman here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He brings it in. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Get set.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. To the left sideline, complete. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Cleveland. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Watson now off play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Play action. It's Watson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's going to push one deep down. He makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here. Give to Foreman from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He's going to keep this one. And he's brought down at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So now, here's 3rd and goal. QB sneak coming. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Shut up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On the move, headed right. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a 2nd set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. 1st down. Here's Lamar. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
13.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10. Here's Watson. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Yo.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Lamar. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Jackson now on third. Oh no, they get him yet again! Denzel Ward makes the play. Could get this back. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the fumble recovery is made. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Breaks the tackle. Green grabs ahead. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake. Jackson. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
This is Henry on second. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Escapes out to the left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Foreman running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Caught by the open man. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Working quickly here. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Chased out to his right. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, Watson throwing again. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, 31! What's that?
Sticking to the air with Watson. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Alert, alert!
They are now set for 1st and 10.
Where's the set? Out.
It's a handoff here to Foreman. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Where's the set?
Watson now. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw it. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Sheds off a rusher. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Hey, come on.
They're running the option, short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Play action now with Jackson. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This is Cooper working the left side. And he's going to be out right along the 25. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. This is Foreman. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Connection made to Judy. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Finding Judy. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running it here with Foreman. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
46-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So to a chorus of bunks from the dog pound, the Browns take the